Good morning, Level Up Tribe. How are you today? My name is Jen.Cohen. I am your host, and I am thrilled that all of you are coming in. I only got to catch the last part of CME Traveling Show, but as far as their poll is concerned, I do typically bring some kind of coffee creamer with me. So I thought that was a great question. We have another poll actually going on this channel. So if you're here on the YouTube side, make sure that you vote in the poll. Today's topic is about reclaiming rest and the radical act of slowing down. So the poll today is, how do you actually slow down and recharge, if you do so at all? I know some people who really don't recharge at all. So anyway, if you would, please go ahead and answer. I'm curious to know what your thoughts are. And if it's none of the answers that are in the poll, then how do you rest and recharge? What is it that you do? Because we've got 4 choices: naps, a book in quiet time, long walks or stretching, or doing absolutely nothing, which, to be perfectly honest, is sometimes my favorite thing to do, is absolutely nothing. So let's go over to the chat. Let's see who's been able to come in and join us this morning. I see folks are finding their way in. And the first one in this morning was Mod Extraordinaire, John Gaylor. Good morning, John. Thank you so much for being here, my friend. And Scott Smith is here saying good morning, and he is driving and listening. Be careful out there. There are a lot of crazy people on the road. And a big whoop whoop and a hey from Scotty J. So good to be back, Scotty. Missed you guys. And Scott from Controversial Cruising. Holy cow, we are in Scott compliance already with 3 Scotts. It's level up time, baby. Absolutely. And I know y'all are coming in on the CME raid, so I do appreciate you coming over. Denise from Bone Tired Travelers, hearts to you, my friend. So glad that you are here today. And Jaden, hello. Thank you for coming in. I know you're a new subscriber. I appreciate you being here. Ron from Defam Adventure saying good morning to everyone. So fantastic to have you here. And hashtag level up. I don't know if Nightbot is doing its thing this morning. It seems a little sluggish, but we'll see if it catches up at some point. Lisa from Lisa's Cruise Adventure saying good morning. So great that you guys are here today. I'm going to skip on through and make sure that I'm not missing anyone. Folks shouting out to each other. And Najuma Brown also coming in from the CME raid. Good morning. It's so great to have you here. And Law Jones, awesome. Thanks for joining today, Law. Good morning, and a big sunny face to you too. So you can see and hear me. Great. After I've been away for a little while, I had to test it and make sure that the microphone was working and the camera was working and everything. So great. Laura saying, woohoo, Jen is back. I am. Thank you for your patience and for hanging in there with me. I appreciate you guys so much. Awesome that everyone is saying hey to each other. I do love that. And Bruce from Ocean to Ocean Travel is here. Hello, Bruce. So great that you are joining today. Good morning to you. I know it's early by you, just like it is for Scott in Scottsdale. Early morning for all of you. Earlier than it is for me. So, and Ryan Scott reporting for duty, helping me with my Scott compliance. I appreciate you being here so much. Cheryl, thank you for coming in. Good morning to you, my friend. So awesome to have you here. I hope I am not missing anyone. I don't think I am. Oh, Nightbot finally caught up with the level up. Don't count the candles, light the fire. That's what it says for level up. So apparently Nightbot is working. If you would like to drop your channel's link in here, then please type in hashtag tribe, TRIBE, and Nightbot will do its job and drop your YouTube channel link so folks can find you. And that's what I love around here, is being able to support each other. So awesome. Let's see. Scott says I rest and recharge by hosting the match game and Thirsty Thursday and Cruise Talk Live. I don't know if that would rest and recharge me, but I do understand what you're saying, because sometimes doing something more on the social side can kind of recharge my batteries even more than being alone. It depends on the time, depends on the day. And Chet from Sea Leg Journeys is here. Happy Tuesday to you, Chet. Thanks so much for coming in and for being here. Still trying to recharge from the weekend, not working very well. I am feeling the same way. We had a long weekend and did quite a bit of driving over the weekend. So I am still trying to recharge my batteries a little bit, but that's okay. We will get there. I'll recover in time for this weekend, hopefully. Great that everybody is saying hey and waving to each other and all of that. Ooh, good morning, Mr. Gaylor. Lisa's being very formal with John today. Fantastic. I'm doing that today. Absolutely nothing. Good for you. I wish that I could and have a day just to recharge, but it is a work day for me, so I will be doing that. And Kathy Mills, good morning. Thank you for coming in on the CME raid. So great that you are here. And Chet is saying good morning to about 1,100 people. Pete from It's a Cruise Life is here. Thank you so much. Good afternoon, Pete. Thanks for coming in. And Nightbot is definitely doing its job today. It is reminding you that Helping Hands for Cruising has a year-round fundraiser that we do with Giving Bean. So if you order your coffee or tea and you are located in the US or Canada, please make sure that you are ordering it online through Giving Bean. It provides you with a great product, and it provides Helping Hands for Cruising with a donation. So it's a win-win all around. So let's see. Oh, Pete, I didn't realize it was your birthday. Happy birthday, my friend. Fantastic. Great day to level up. And let's see, do you ever rest in the restroom? I sometimes hide in the restroom, it seems like, because that's where we can get some, quiet times. And Kurt and Marsha from CME Traveling, thank you so much for coming in, and thanks for sending people over my way. I appreciate you so much. And Jaden is doing exactly what I said, dropping the hashtag tribe. So that way the Nightbot will do its thing and make sure that your channel is represented and people can find you through your link. So Lisa doesn't let you rest anywhere, says Pete. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's see. Paul from PSV Odyssey is here, driving and listening. I will say to you what I said to Scott Smith: be careful out there. The roads are crazy. We were on a road trip this afternoon or over the weekend, and did a lot of driving. And I will say, it doesn't matter what state you're in, what city you're in, there are rude people everywhere. So it's amazing. It's always good for that. So folks saying good morning. Let's see. I'm always formal with him for some reason. It just seems like it fits. I get that. I totally do. And good morning to Mr. Paul from Najuma Brown. And Cheryl is dropping her hashtag for her channel. Please make sure you connect with Cheryl as well. And Jaden is saying your leg is broken. Oh no, that'll lay you up for a while. And the summer is no fun to be in a cast. Are you in a cast or in a boot? Because I know sometimes they do different things. So Paul saying hey back to people. Fantastic. Oh, Actually, my link is broken, not my leg is broken. Okay, good. Link is broken. We will have to check on that because it should always drop in whatever your channel has. So if it's not working well, then maybe one of the mods can actually put in Jaden's link so folks can find their way over there. So great that you guys are here though. And Zach with Coker Culture, thanks for coming in. Thank you. Welcome home. I've actually gone on 2 trips. I went to San Diego for Comic-Con, which was absolutely fantastic. The weather was perfect while we were there. It was in the 70s, beautiful breeze coming in off the water, and it was really fantastic. Cooperated well, and the resort that we stayed at was lovely as always. So that was terrific. And then did a road trip to Port Huron, Michigan to do a scouting trip for Helping Hands for Cruising. So we are doing that. We did that as well over this past weekend, and that's about a 6-hour drive from where we are. So that was quite a bit of time in the car. So that part was kind of a drag. Everyone's saying hey to Scott, to Zach, and he is saying good morning to Sensei Chet. That's okay. No big deal about the typo. I'm glad you're okay though. That's I'd rather the link be broken than your leg be broken anytime. So Chet is putting in Sensei Webbit here. Fantastic. And PK Adventures Travels, if you are not yet connected with Ryan, please connect and make sure to support their channel. They put out some awesome content. So great that everybody is shouting out to each other. I love that. Check the code in Nightbot. Mine is broken too. It just takes you to a YouTube homepage. Okay. Thank you for letting me know, Ryan. I will definitely check on Nightbot because I have not changed anything, but that does not mean, that does not mean that there's not something weird going on with the links. So I will check on that after we are done. For right now, maybe don't drop the hashtag tribe, because if it's not leading to good places, then so all of the links are broken. Fantastic. Thank you, Nightbot. I appreciate you going on break and coming back broken. Okay. That pesky wabbit. Yep, Cheryl's too. Okay, so everyone's link is broken. Maybe if some of my mods can jump in and drop people's links, I would appreciate it. And Zach says, Nightbot is saying you shouldn't be gone as long next time. I appreciate that. I actually, when I came back from San Diego, I picked something nasty up while I was there. I picked up a bug. So it definitely was lingering for a few days last week, which kind of kept me off the air. Ryan is saying, Chet, what did you do to Nightbot? That is funny. This is why I hate Nightbot. Yeah, it usually behaves for me, Scott, but every once in a while, not so much. And Scott and John are both jumping in and being phenomenal mods and dropping in folks' links. I appreciate it. So there's Jaden's link. There is Ryan's link with PK Adventures. Make sure that you check them out. And while my mods are dropping links, I am going to remind all of you that we have something coming up in a mere 116 days. So we're less than 3 months away. So I'd like to share this with you. So the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise is less than 3 months away. If you are interested at all in the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise, our official travel agent is Bruce at Ocean to Ocean Travel. So make sure to reach out to him, and you will see posts on Facebook. I will actually be reposting the information on the Jen.Cohen Tribe group to make sure that it is there. So please make sure that you are going ahead and checking that out. If you are not busy the week after Thanksgiving, it's a great deal and a great cruise. Should be a lot of fun. And we have not one, but two recipients from HH4C going on the cruise. So it is going to be very exciting and an opportunity to cruise with folks who have never had the chance to do it before. So you get to see them experience it for the very first time. Zach is saying it's like your Danny Light this morning. Yeah, Danny Bot is definitely the winner, but Scott is doing a fabulous job this morning by dropping everyone's links. Thank you so much. And if you are new here, please join us on Facebook. We do level up daily and chat and post things for folks to share and ask questions and polls and share information and all that good stuff. So please make sure that you stop by and you check us out on Facebook too. Actually, I have in my Linktree link all of my social media connections. So if you are interested in connecting with me on Instagram or anything else, please check that out too. So, and Scott is reminding me that the Motivation Tribe Jam playlist is on Spotify. So we came up with the idea to come up with a motivational playlist, and we are still taking requests. So as you all go in and you start listening to it, if you have a suggestion for something that should be added to the motivational playlist, just drop a comment and I'm happy to expand it. We've got it up to, I don't know, 60 some songs or something, and it makes for a great playlist. So I love that. And thank you, John Gaylor, for dropping the Linktree link. I appreciate that. And Jaden is now joining us from the Facebook side. So hello from the Facebook side. Appreciate you coming over there as well. Okay, so let's go back to our topic for just a moment, reclaiming rest. Now, this was something that I was thinking of and was important to me because of not feeling well. So I wanted to kind of recharge my battery a little bit. And I'd love to know how other people like to do that as well. Tom with TNT Adventures to Sea has joined us. Hola to you, sir. Great that you are here. And please chime in either in the poll with one of the 4 choices, or if you like to recharge in a different way. So Tom says, what I was waiting for someone to say, I go on a cruise to reclaim my rest. I find that going on a vacation definitely recharges me and reinvigorates me too. So I love going on vacation to kind of recharge. There's nothing relaxing about business travel, really, or rarely anything relaxing about business travel. So it's definitely one of those things where I much prefer travel for fun. And my next vacation is going to be the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise. Jen with Embarkation Nation is here. Hi, Jen. Thank you so much for joining today. But I normally need another day at home after the cruise. Oh, I 100% agree with that, Tom. I always schedule one extra day once we're back, because I've got to have a day to just unpack, decompress. The travel really takes a lot out of me. So yeah, it definitely does. So make sure that you guys are all saying hey to each other. And again, drop your ideas for how you like to reclaim rest, whether that is vacationing, cruising, or land based vacations, or something that you do while you are at home or while you are on the road to kind of recharge and reclaim. So Scott is saying, I'm going live twice today. I feel like Zach in the summer. Twice today on a Tuesday? Wow. Okay. Then we will have to watch for you, Scott. Okay. Folks saying good morning to each other, which I always love and appreciate. I will say that the older I get, the more I actually embrace napping. And it's so funny because I was over the weekend saw some folks who had younger kids, and the kids were fighting the idea of going for a nap. They were like, "No, we don't want to go for naps. We don't want to go back to the room." And the people I was with, all of us adults were looking at each other and we're like, "Can we go for a nap? Would it be okay if we snuck off for an hour or two and just laid down? Because that does not sound like that does not sound like a punishment to me. That sounds like a gift, actually. So, okay, let's see. What time are you going live, Scott? We don't want to miss you. So when are you going live? Um, and Zach says, you laugh now. Y'all are gonna miss me now that I'm back in school. That is true. That is true. So one members, one premiere. So I guess it's not really live twice, but I call premieres lives. Okay, well, it is kind of alive if you're in the chat and you're in, you're interacting with people. So it totally is. So you normally use about 15 days of prednisone treatment to recharge. That's a lot of prednisone. I am not a fan of the prednisone, but sometimes it's the only thing that helps me with a migraine, that helps break the cycle. So sometimes I do have to take it, but fortunately, I don't have to stay on it for that many days, usually just several days. So Tom says that Terry loves her naps now, but I can't really do it. I'm like the kids, I might miss something napping. Oh, so you've got the whole FOMO thing. Your fear of missing out takes over. Okay. And Denise is agreeing with Tom as well. She always needs a day after vacation to recover from vacation. I'm totally the same way. I always schedule a day off when I come back, if at all possible. If it's not possible, it's going to be a really low functioning day. So the members will be in Vicky's spot since she isn't doing her normal time, and the other premiere is set for 6:43 today, so we can raid Sherman. Perfect. Okay. So my vacation is all of yous. No, you go on enough cruises. You know how to get away. You know how to vacation. Yeah, yous guys. You definitely know how to get away. So, oh, dang, Scott, I'll be teaching then. Oh, see that darn job getting in the way, Zach. It's when will we find the secret to independent wealth so we don't have to work our jobs anymore? When will that happen? Oh my gosh. So you can replay Zach. It's a Canva thumbnail class with Bill. Oh, okay. I actually need to watch that. So either live or on the replay, I need to watch that as well. So because I need help with my Canva thumbnails. I need help with Canva, period. I know that I'm using it for some things, but I also know that it can do so much more. And as someone who's been in kind of the IT software space for a lot of years, I will tell you that Most people use a very small percentage of the total capability of any software, and I like to use more than the average person does. I like to know more about the software and be more versed in it and things like that because honestly, there's some amazing stuff you can do with Canva, especially with videos that I have not even explored yet. So please make sure that you check out that premiere if you are interested in the Canva thing. So please also make sure that you vote. We have 24 votes in the poll right now. Fantastic. So please make sure that you get over there and vote. I will be closing that out in just a minute. And if you are enjoying the show, if you haven't already, please make sure to hit the thumbs up. It feeds the YouTube algorithm and it really helps the channel. So I appreciate that. What other things do you all like to do to reclaim rest? I know that sometimes I like to do something just mindless and maybe rewatch a show that I've seen a bunch of times or rewatch um a movie that I've seen a bunch of times or something like that. So I like to do all of those things. So Scott also likes to cook to reclaim rest. See, Chef Todd likes to cook. It relaxes him. It stresses me out, but not me. And I also clean too. When can you come over? Cooking, cleaning to relax. I love this. This is all good stuff. So you'll be doing a super chat video as well this week sometime. I was supposed to record the supers I did for Zach, but oh, you forgot. Okay. Yes, I definitely want to see how you do the super chat videos because that is something that I need to get better about doing, is producing some of my own videos. So Chet says, call me Sergeant Schultz or call me Jon Snow because I know nothing. Oh, you think it's stress related? Yeah, I think that probably the cleaning and the cooking and the doing and doing and doing is probably stress related. Some people get really amped up when they get stressed and they take care of a lot of things, and other people like totally shut down. So you think that the cleaning is more stress related? I wish I stress cleaned. I stress eat. I don't stress clean though. But oh well. Okay, well, I am going to go ahead and I am going to shut down the poll and see what our results are. So, when the question came up, how do you actually slow down and recharge? Naps, glorious naps got 50%. Doing absolutely nothing got 33%. Long walks or stretching was at 12, and a book and quiet time only got 4%. So that was definitely a low one. So Zach says that Jess cleans to relieve stress also. The cooking part, it's just me being okay and seeing your the cooking part, okay, it's just me being okay with seeing myself naked. I got that. Okay. I used to be a pissed off cleaner, says Denise. Apparently I haven't been angry in years. That is hilarious. And that is the wrong kind of sausage, Scott. Oh my gosh. So Chet says he gets amped up and work myself to the bone when I get stressed. It fatigues the body and mind and induces rest. Well, I wish that I did that, but I don't anymore. I used to like stress do things like paint the bathroom and things like that in the middle of the night. So everyone is laughing now. It is time for us to end the show. So here we go. Denise says, if my husband came into a spotless house, he walked on eggshells. Smart man, Dwayne. I love it. Well, please make sure that you subscribe if you haven't already. Please make sure you press the thumbs up if you haven't already. I do appreciate it. Thank you all so much. Make sure you go over to Go Live Together with Eddie, Cheryl, and Jeremy. And I hope you all have a wonderful rest of the day. Love to all. Bye.